January 7, 1942. At his headquarters in East Prussia, Adolf Hitler delivered a verdict on the United States. A verdict that would ultimately seal Germany's fate. He told his inner circle that America had no future. It was a decaying nation. He said, fractured by racial tension and social inequality. American society, in his words, was half Judaist and half negrified. How, he asked, could a state like that possibly hold together? To Hitler, America was soft, weak, unfit for a real war, but 7,000 miles away, in a small shipyard office. In Richmond, California, a very different judgment was being made. A 57-year-old industrialist named Henry Kaiser was sketching on a piece of hotel stationery. He had never built a ship in his life. He had built dams, highways, and bridges, not vessels meant to cross oceans. Experienced shipbuilders said a cargo ship required 8 months to complete. Kaiser looked at his sketch and said something that stunned everyone in the room. We'll build one in 4 days. Hitler believed Americans were soft. Henry Kaiser was about to prove him catastrophically wrong. The mistake did not begin in 1942. It had been forming for years. Before the war, German military intelligence studied American industry, military readiness, and national character. Their conclusions were consistent and confident. America was a nation of businessmen and consumers, not soldiers. In 1939, the U.S. Army ranked among the smallest in the world, smaller than Portugal's. American factories produced cars and refrigerators, not tanks or bombers. The population had grown comfortable during decades of peace and had little appetite for sacrifice. When President Franklin D. Roosevelt announced in May 1940 that the United States would produce 50,000 aircraft per year, German commanders dismissed it as fantasy. Only a year earlier, America had produced fewer than 3,000 military aircraft in total. A 20-fold increase seemed impossible. Hermann Göring, head of the Luftwaffe, openly mocked the claim. He had personally built Germany's air force into the most feared in Europe. He understood what modern aircraft required: precision engineering, rare alloys, skilled labor, and years of experience. America, he believed, had none of these. German generals remembered the Americans from World War I, arriving late, suffering relatively few casualties, and playing little role in strategic